I've been teaching now for 11 years. I've taught at Harry Truman High School in the Bronx, at Boricua College in Uptown Manhattan, and I joined the faculty here at BMCC in 2007. And what I find fascinating about teaching here at BMCC is the quality of student that we have. We have an exciting student body. We also have a very diversified student body, which adds to the actual pleasure of having the opportunity to be part of such a great institution. You know, being part of the BMCC family as an educator is quite an experience. And every day is unique. Every day offers another opportunity to not only provide some knowledge to these students that are here to learn, but to actually learn from them. So it's an exciting place to be and an exciting place to contribute. You know, in 2007, I had the good fortune of being appointed by the New York City Council to serve as a commissioner on the New York City Board of Elections. Quite an opportunity for myself as a young man from the Bronx who now has an opportunity to make decisions on the matters of election law, administer elections, certify election results, and educate over 4.3 million of voters that we have here in New York City on the new voting systems that we've introduced to the city. The first time in over 50 years that we've introduced such a new system. This has been quite an honor to serve as a commissioner on the Board of Elections. We are a 10-member body responsible for all of the election laws of the state and administering them in the city. The process of becoming a commissioner at the New York City Board of Elections is quite lengthy. The first thing is to recognize that each county in New York City has two commissioners, a Republican and a Democrat. That is designed by the state constitution to assure a system of checks and balances when determining election results. You know, one of the main things we do at the New York City Board of Elections is certify elections. So we have a Republican and a Democrat from every county. I am the Republican from the Bronx. Now, you gotta love America when a young Hispanic Republican from the Bronx gets to be on the New York City Board of Elections and let alone become the president of the body. In this year, what we've done is I asked my commissioners for this opportunity. They elected me unanimously to serve as their president for the year 2011. Some of my duties include leading the organization into the future. We're working very hard at the Board of Elections to make it a more transparent agency, a more efficient agency. We have a budget of well over $100 million this year. And we have been working very hard in assuring New Yorkers that they can be confident and comfortable in their Board of Elections. This year, as many New Yorkers know, was a very important year. And I mean this year, I mean the 2010 election cycle. It was the first time in over 50 years that New Yorkers went to the poll and saw a brand new voting system. We haven't seen anything like this since the days of President Eisenhower. We knew that there were going to be some challenges introducing a brand new system to over 4.3 million New Yorkers. This new system was a result of the 2002 Help America Vote Act, which Congress approved and then President Bush signed into law, which mandated the entire country to modernize its elections. Elections were not going to be verifiable via a paper trail to avoid many of the issues that the country saw in the 2000 Florida elections for the contested presidential race of that year. New York was the last state to comply with the Help America Vote Act. One of the arguments that was made in 2002 was moving New York City from a lever system to a paper ballot system was going to be an enormous challenge. Not only do we have to educate millions of New Yorkers, it's the largest voting constituency in the entire country, educate them as to the new ballot, the fact that now they had to actually fill it in like the students do here when they're taking their multiple choice Scantron exams. But we also had to make sure that we implemented a system that ran efficiently, smoothly, and that New Yorkers would feel confident and comfortable with. The new voting systems that we have in New York have been something that we hear is very easy to use. It is as easy as 1, 2, 3. We know that some older New Yorkers have been relying on the old lever system and have been concerned as to the reliability of these new systems. They should rest assured that each one of these systems passes several stringent tests. When they first arrive in New York, they have to be certified in Albany. When they come into New York City at the Board of Elections, we certify them again to make sure they pass logic and accuracy tests. And right before the election, we do one more test to make sure that these machines are going to be able to scan that ballot appropriately. And they should also know that these systems are not tied into some network. We know that some New Yorkers and some of the students that I've had here at CUNY ask me, they say, Commissioner, could you tell us about the fact that perhaps some of these elections may be plagued with fraud because of this new computer system? And their concern is that it's tied into a network. These are standalone systems that are not tied into a network, and they're as easy to use as 1, 2, 3. I encourage all New Yorkers, especially students here at CUNY, to visit our website at the Board of Elections. It's www.vote.nyc.ny.us, and there's a video there on how to use it. There's an application for them to sign up, and if they want to be a poll worker, they can sign up there, and they can make a few $100s. Let me tell you, they get paid for the training, they get paid for primary day, and for the general election. So if they need more money for books or just to get by in the semester, this is a great opportunity for them to actually participate in the democratic process.